Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you guys for tuning in to Sesh TV. This is episode 29.
Oh, that's 29.
Yes.
Bitch, we almost as old as me. Okay.
I know.
I mean, they hear
We're
me,
right
but they
there.
don't see me. What's up? Oh, there I go. I heard
go.
you
You
was
see?
looking for me, bitch. Here I go. So I need to adjust a little bit. Let me get
Please
straight
do.
for
Get
the
yourself
camera.
together. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Love that sweater and the camera. Look at you giving the light.
It
Yes.
is shapopping today.
And the color is good on. Oh, I should have worn
yellow
some color.
on chocolate look good.
Definitely.
You know it do.
And that's that mustard yellow, you know what I'm saying? Like that honey mustard yellow, not that regular.
I was about to wear something completely different, then it just popped out at me like, whoop.
You stay doing that. I hate you because you be
You
like,
always
I
ask
don't
me
know
before
what I'm
every
gonna wear.
show. And every
But then
time
he
you
comes
ask
out with the
me,
flyest outfit like,
you like, what you wearing? I don't know.
as soon as you say you don't know what I'm wearing, what you wearing, I wear black.
The minute you ask me, I never know. And then like 10 minutes later, I'd be like, okay, I'm ready. I just got to rummage through the...
I'm ready.
Yep. I just got to rummage through, throw something on these old rags. You know, you take like an hour and a half. It literally takes me 10
An hour and a half?
minutes.
No. See, there's levels to it. So I got to get the hair done. That usually, and I'm trying to get these baby edges in right. So it takes me a little bit longer. And then I got to do my face. And then I got to, by that time, I figure out an outfit.
That's too much. Ooh, that's too much. I'm so glad I don't have to go through that.
No.
I would be one ugly female. I would. I'd be looking busted.
There's some out there. So you can join the crew.
Ooh, no.
You know?
God knew what he was doing. He knew.
But how you been though? I want to tell people how your week been. How was today?
Busy. Today was, I chilled today. I
Did
had
you
a
chill?
long night.
Oh, did you? You were trying to drag me into that night. I said no. The devil's not taking me today. No to tequila.
Well, he definitely grabbed hold of me and that Cabo Wabo. I gave my cousin a little bit, then I killed the rest. And you know what happens when you drink a lot of tequila.
You left some tequila and the tequila sunrise in the refrigerator
Oh, I drank it.
this morning, right?
Yeah.
But before that, I was in the kitchen. I was like, ooh, orange juice.
You thought it was yours.
God, I thought it was mine. Oh no, that shit was nasty early in the
delicious.
morning. No.
I was conceived off of tequila sunrises. My mom told me that. That was her favorite drink. And she was drunk as hell, fucking with my daddy. Boom, here I go. So,
Isn't that beautiful?
yeah, I was paying tribute to my birth last night.
I'm not even
Yeah. Cheers to that. Salud.
Cheers.
Corona need to pay us, bruh.
Definitely. I feel like we had a Corona each motherfucking episode.
Every
Goddamn.
episode.
What's going on, Corona?
Yeah. We might
real.
need to, write them a little email or something. Let them know.
I actually got my first offer to be an ambassador.
Brand
for
ambassador,
A brand
huh?
ambassador for
you're
a clothing
poppin'.
company.
Congratulations
know?
on that.
We're going to work out the details on that. I don't want to sign anybody, because the first time I sign with somebody, then it's going to follow. So I definitely need to make sure I read all the fine print.
Yeah, and get you somebody who know how to read contracts and documents and stuff.
Well,
Make
if
sure
you're a
you don't get
lawyer,
bamboozled.
right? If you want to be my manager, hit me up. I'm trying to get it all, y'all.
Send resumes.
Right.
Thank you.
Get me right. Get Peach right. Y'all know y'all believe in me. This is why I'm here.
Clearly.
Okay? Believe in me. I believe in myself.
I mean, if you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else, right?
Definitely. Oh, I love the shit out of myself this past week. I got a massage. I got a massage, 2
And
weeks
a
ago
facial.
before that.
Didn't you get a facial
Yeah,
too?
but yesterday I got a massage and then I got a facial.
Got your nails done.
I got my nails done. I only needed a haircut, but I didn't get a haircut today because when it was raining and he doesn't work on Mondays.
It does.
Thank you. Thank you. It's growing. Definitely want more inches. I feel like I'm a colorer soon.
You've been saying that for like the past 3 months.
Colored, right? Red or blonde?
And that's the 2 colors she's been
Blonde.
saying.
I've been blonde though. That shit.
Yeah, I told her the same thing.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll get the guts too someday.
Yeah.
Damn.
I wonder who.
For real? Like, no, y'all do matter. Y'all do matter. I appreciate y'all. Aw,
Do
look.
we?
Stop doing me like that. Look. My last week was great, but let's tell them what we do here at the studio, at WLVS Radio.
Give them that rundown.
Each and every motherfucking week. We here every Monday de las 10 hasta las 11. That is from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. for Sesh TV.
The number one show under the umbrella of quality content.
Hey, there she go. Hey, look, we get a new
lit.
sticker drop this week. So make sure you come and get the new stickers.
Don't you have like something going on, like a contest or something going on?
Thank you for bringing this little contest up. So y'all follow all the pages. This is Hi Little Peach DC. Follow Terpiana. Follow Peach Sesh TV. All of them, but Terpiana in just in general. She has she only has like 900 followers, something small like that. I definitely want to get her out there, and I definitely want more women followers. And Hi Little Peach, like 70% of my followers are men.
Yeah.
All right, I love y'all, man. Gang shit, but
But where the ladies at?
Where the ladies?
Right.
I feel like I follow them on some creep shit, but I definitely want them to follow me back. So I was high as shit on my live. This is the best idea when I get my best ideas, and someone was just like, they loved my new sticker because I made a new sticker for Terpiana with some girl smoking a bong and showing her, her assets.
Right.
And so I made a little contest. Basically, ladies or males, if you prefer, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you like. I mean, whatever. Okay?
If you're sexy enough.
Exactly.
It's a sexy competition.
It's
right?
basically a sexy,
But
like
then
pulling out
sexy
the
is an
sexy out of
interpretation,
whatever you think Terpiana interprets, whatever she resembles to you. Yeah. So to me, it's smoking. Of course, lots of fucking terps. It says it on the fucking name. But, it just has to be sexy. Just whatever type of definition of sexy it is. I have some male actually entered the contest. I have some ladies have entered the contest. I need to edit them a little bit and have to tell the judges, pass them along. And you're part of the judge. Mommy's the judge. Trapwood's the judge,
I need to see some of these submissions.
Yes.
So what do they have to do, these people
just
who
send a picture with your... in my DMs and Terpiana DMs, or you could post it if you like, if you're bold like that, if you like it, and just crop up your eyes with @Terpiana. I did it with, just black, but you can do it with any type of color. And
they have to be like smoking some type of something or
smoke if preferably.
Yeah. Okay.
Indulging in some cannabis activities.
Bongs and bows and terps and J's.
Yes.
And all that shit. Okay. All right.
With your sheets or funnel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
All that.
That's lit.
And so we'll pick 3 contestants, and they'll be able to get a big present from the gang and also from Peach.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna reveal what's in the present, but just make sure that you guys know that she's gonna be lit regardless. Okay. So you guys send me your DMs. Well, ladies or guys, whatever. Send me your
mostly
DMs.
Ladies, guys too, but mostly ladies.
The contest ends on December 17th, and then all the new stickers will drop on December 20th. So if you haven't told your girl yet, tell your girl and tell your girl's girl to make sure they follow me and add me.
That sounds
send me a pic.
Pretty schlit.
Yeah. Pretty schlit, right?
Can't wait to see these pictures.
Oh, these pictures are gonna be lit. The stickers are gonna be dope. But then what are we talking about? Okay, so we did Monday. We have Tuesday. We don't have Tuesday no more. But we come back on Thursday for more quality content production with Weedhead TV, with Blunt Spills Bond. Because
they do.
You ain't hear this first time you ain't here.
I know, right? It's weird. You usually hear help us set up what our late asses and all that. Wow.
Whatever. But yeah, make sure you guys check him out. That is from 9 to 10 p.m. each and every Thursday night. Then Fridays, we come back to the studio in the Stoner Hour from 8 to 9 p.m. Make sure you follow him on all his social media. Look, right there.
Wow.
All right.
It looks all festive and stuff. Like, it looks like Christmas. Oh, yeah. He was very excited in the background. But, that's why we have it displayed. Uh-oh. Am I paused? Oh,
you are paused.
Hey, right. Okay. But, anywho, we do have the sign up, Fuck Trump, every day, all day on the show. So
every day, all day. Anti-fucking Trump.
Yeah, so those interjections are always wanted.
Yes.
Thanks for that.
Yes. Look,
I'm still frozen up there, girl.
Oh no, we might need you to come in here, or we might take this little break. You know what I'm saying? Let me do that. Let me take a little break. You guys make sure you follow all the social media pages. If you missed one of our shows, make sure you guys go check that out at WLVS Radio 2 on YouTube channel. I have lots of viewers looking at me. You know, my views are going up. So make sure you continuously like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Let me know what you want me to, talk to you guys about. And yeah, follow all the social media pages. Like I said, Instagram, Hi Little Peach DC, Peach TV, and Terpiana. Because when life gives you peaches, your standards are, at their highest potential.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Get yourself fucking some good quality fucking weed, yo. Let me roll some. Should I roll? Should I take a dab? I don't know yet. I'll make a decision back later.
Okay. All right.
Now take 2 steps to the left. Now take 2 steps to the right. Now bring it back, bring it back.
Walk it like I talk it. 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 Talk it. Walk it like I 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 talk it. Take my shoes and walk a mile, something that you can't do. Big talks of the town, big boy gang moves. I like to walk around with my chain loose. She just bought a new ass, but got the same booze. Dope scientist. That's my sauce where you find it. That's my sauce. Look at it. Adding up checks, don't mind it. Get your respect in diamonds. I bought a plain Jane roller. These niggas bought they fame. I think my back got scoliosis cause I swerved the lane. Heard you signed your life for that brand new chain. I heard think it came with stripes, but you ain't straight with the game. Walk it like I talk it. 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 Hey. I gotta stay in my zone. Say that we been beefing, dog, but you on your own. First night, she gon' let me fuck cause we grown. I hit her, gave her back to the city, she home. That was bad, so I can't be beefing with no whack nigga. Got no bad bone. Heard you living in a mansion and all your raps though. But your shit look like the trap on his Google Maps though. We been brothers since Versace Bando. Whoa, name ringing like Amigo trap phone. Whoa, used to be with Vashti and Santos. That's on Tommy Campos. We live like Sopranos, and I walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.
Live life like a baby that was dead at birth, became alive and fucked the nurses. If you don't like it, tell a nigga jump. If you feeling Kermit, if you sleeping on me, we can make it permanent and leave them thinking it really permeate, it really reeking. Say I did call me Willie Beeman, but I'm about a team. Everybody eating, if it's down to me, I'ma do some shit niggas ain't never seen. Bitch, I jumped the three. Ashy cushion, who's fucking me? Gin to butcher, who want the beat? Chop arm, leg, can't package me. Sacrificial lamb, satisfactory. Smack him with the hand, don't talk back to me. I'ma be the man, I'ma kill a king.
All right, we're back. We switched it up, but just a tiny bit for you guys.
Let me not be too tall, baby. Yeah, I had to drop it down a little. There we go. There we go. Boom. We good. We good.
Good? Okay.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I need to take a dab. I need to, get myself situated. We're gonna do some of this. What is this? Oil. Refinery Company. It is the finest shatter you can find. This is a strawberry shortcake. This was, it's live resin. This is 0.5 grams. So I'm gonna do this whole thing, just cause. This contains, what is this, 9.4 grams. Oh, it's just a whole lot of stuff. I'm not even gonna read all this. It will get me fucking high, okay? I don't do shatter. I don't do non-diamond products or hash rosin, but this is live resin, so it's gonna get me lit. It's gonna get me there. So let's just do the whole thing, shall we?
Wow.
Why not?
I mean, you might as well. Since I can't do it with you.
Ooh. Let's see if I don't die.
It looks like peanut butter.
Right? Okay. There she goes. Look, y'all. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, no cold started.
Cold start the shit out of it.
Nah, that don't count.
How does it not count?
You when you starting that like 5 or 6 times.
I'm gonna finish it. Watch.
Hey, that's what you do.
Right, exactly.
Sheesh.
Exactly. Slow, smooth.
Fucking stoner, that's what she is. Okay.
Take my drugs right.
Yeah, do that shit.
All right. Hold on. I have to get high for this show.
Fuck Trump!
Yeah.
Let him know. There you go. Oh, there she go. I told y'all she has an attitude. It's fucked up. Don't judge her.
What's fucked up with that?
Look how she coming out. She's supposed to be like
The
fuming
fire?
straight. Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering why it looked like that.
All right.
You wasting
And
it?
no.
Oh, okay. Salute. Oh shit! You scared me. Jeez, Louise. I was trying to get the bong going and couldn't even get it. And I'm the judging cousin over here in the background, just looking like.
Bro, this is good. Oh my god.
She ready.
Stop it! Don't do that.
Finish your milk. Finish your milk. She needs some milk. Yeah, there you go. She's about to be waiting.
Oh, you got a lot left.
A whole bunch left.
Hold on.
You gonna be smacked. Are you driving home?
Of course. I probably will drive for her though if she gets too turned.
What?
We'll make it.
Oh, that's just a little bit left. Y'all tripping.
It is, right? Flambe that shit.
Oh,
There she go.
came back.
Look, you're talking shit. Made it work. He said, stop fucking talking about me. Yeah.
She is a fucking joke.
That looks so pretty in there. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And you still have so much left. There's still so much left. Do 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 do
Oh my God.
do do do. And I can't even help you, shawty. Keep going. Keep going. I can tell that it hurts because the minute it's like you hit, you just. Wow.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
I know. Terp tears?
Deep breath, deep breath.
Is that a real thing? Terp tears? Yeah. What? Terp tears are real.
You're so real.
Wow. Oh, you're green. Look what happened. Oh. Right. Yeah.
I think I'm done.
Are you?
I think I'm done.
I thought so too. A lot left.
It's just brown.
Are you sure? I think you should do it. I think you should do it one more time. Just one more time.
What time?
Yeah. Come on. Cheer it on. Woo! You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Cause I can't. You know, I wish I could. I can't.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yo, we have guest appearances. Y'all know we have celebrities in the
There's a
fucking
lot
building
left
all the
in there.
time. There's not.
Wait, look at all that.
Look, you better clear it.
He's going in. Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. Yeah.
It's not his first time.
Of course.
Hey,
Not.
not at all.
Yeah. Look at that shit. Yeah. Ooh.
Oi,
Did I just hear your lung hit the ground?
I'm telling you.
That was right. Baby, lung, 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 baby, lung, 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 lung. Wow. Yeah. She definitely did, though. She definitely did. She deserves those coughs and stuff. You stroking your beard?
Yes.
Because your daddy after that hit, huh? Yeah.
Definitely. I'm glad you
All
know.
A
right.
little more light.
A little more flame.
You need it? This is done. This is done.
That's what I said. She's wasting.
Thank you.
No, sorry. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Get you high.
Round of applause. Getting the audience high. You know, this is what Peep Sesh TV is all about. We're here for the people. What was that? Of course. I mean, that's expected. That's expected. Yeah.
Fuck Trump. Yes.
Cough
I'm too high. All right, let's get to the show, shall we? So, you know, I usually recap everything, the funny that happens or has happened past week, or in the previous. But yesterday we had. Sorry, stop.
No, I was laughing at him.
Okay.
Right.
Sunday, one of our young rappers passed away, Juice WRLD. He was a young rapper from Chicago, and he actually had a cardiac arrest while he was being searched by police and federal agents as he landed Midway Airport. That's in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And this man was only 21 years old, you guys.
Damn.
Right.
Shit.
All right, you guys, this man, I mean, he has done quite, some great things. He's been able to, like right there, that picture, he's been able to throw his pitch. He's been, nominated for plenty of awards. He also won an award, I think, also last year. Yep. For the Billboard Music Awards in Las Vegas on May 1st, 2019. So he's just done so much for himself, but to basically be caught up with all this craziness and like how of course, when you start revealing what actually happened to him, federal agents were just basically waiting for this plane to arrive because they had a tip from somebody, basically letting them know that there was drugs and guns in that plane.
And all that.
And all that.
Damn.
So this man, the story still hasn't been, they're still investigating, but some people are saying that he took a whole bunch of narcotics, some
Because his girl
Percocets.
said that, he was taking Percocets and has a drug problem. And the way he was convulsing and seizing is kind of indicative of, opioid overdose? So, you think maybe he was just too high? Or maybe he knew they was about to be there and he just kind of scarfed some shit down or what?
I don't know.
That's sad,
But still, to the point, he was just 21 though. How is your body capable of just rejecting all of it, because they also gave him, the shot.
The Narcans. The Narcans,
right,
yeah.
basically given to an emergency if, you're overdosing. But that...
Like when they did with Uma Thurman on Pulp Fiction type shit.
Yes.
Like that?
Yes.
God damn.
Like that. He woke up, but he wasn't unconscious.
Or like coherent. Like he
He
couldn't.
wasn't coherent.
That boy was high. Damn, little bro. That's crazy.
They did find, some guns, some weed. They found some prescripted codeine, in there. But they basically charged the 2 security guards. But they have, a license to carry, but they charge them because they're not able to carry no guns and
The
no
illegal
ammo.
possession,
Right,
yeah.
exactly. No airport. I know you know.
You know I do. Those aviation rules are real.
Yeah.
I do not play that shit at all.
But it's sad because, after an hour of him landing, he basically was announced dead. That was at 3:14 a.m. That was crazy.
It is sad.
It's sad. I know him. I mean, I've heard his music before. You didn't.
And that's crazy because I didn't know nothing about him until recently. I heard people at work talking about him. I don't really get into, a lot of trap and rap and all of that, but I definitely lived in the city for a long time, so I do have a special place for people from Chicago. So that is sad to hear. Damn. Well, prayers go to his family and friends and all that
Make
jazz.
sure y'all, be aware of what y'all intaking. You know what I'm saying? Don't just intake anything that you don't trust.
Fuck Trump.
Right. Fuck Big Pharma.
Yeah.
For real.
Right.
But next, let's move on to what's been, on positive news, let's move on to what's been trending for this week. So, last night you put me on, I didn't even know this was happening, but Miss Universe.
Oh, yeah. I was at Mid-Atlantic getting lit with little cuz, and they was just all them pretty ladies on the TV and shit. I said, oh, wow. Look at Miss South Africa.
Oh, my God.
She won.
Yes. Pronounce her name for me, because I'm going to mess
Where is it at? Where are we looking at? Zozabini Tunzi.
Zabini Tunzi. I was going to get it right. Okay. But as soon as I was seeing it, it was like the 3 runner-ups, and I was like, yo, I'm going to put my witch, voodoo stuff.
Yeah, your
And I was
Bruja
like,
magic.
What you want? What do you want it to be? Oh, you want Mexico? Okay, then we're going Puerto Rico, and then it's South Africa. Thank you.
And that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly how it went down.
She's gorgeous.
She
And the
was
dress
the most
she
beautiful
had,
one.
yeah,
of
the
them.
dress she had on
Yes.
was really nice. I love that, they picked a woman that doesn't really have all this long, flowy hair.
Yes.
She just got her little buzz
It's
cut.
her face.
Her smile, and then the way she talks so demanding. She's
Mm-hmm.
definitely
Yeah, you could definitely.
demands a presence
Right.
and respect.
But, this is the first time in history that Miss Universe, Miss USA, Miss America, and Miss Teen US are all black women.
Come on, I love that. That is amazing.
Yes.
That is lit.
That's empowerment. Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
I read that and I was like, that is amazing.
They
You guys
working.
Go ahead. Yes, they
definitely
working. They doing
First
their
time in
thing.
history.
Nothing is going to stop nobody. And if y'all determined, keep fighting.
It's black excellence, all that.
Yes. I'm glad my Latinas were up there, though, too.
But you know what though? Throughout, as I was watching it though, Brazil, Colombia, Peru, Venezuela, they were all up there for a very long time, for a while. They really were
Good.
doing great. African Americans, or black people, because I can't call them African Americans, so they're not Americans, and Hispanic people were definitely running the whole pageant.
Thank you.
Definitely.
The pageant was performed by Steve Harvey, and this was the fifth time it took place at the Tyler Perry studio in Atlanta. No, wait, this is the 5th time that Steve Harvey's hosted, but this one took place in the Tyler Perry studio.
This one did? Mm-hmm. I knew it was in Atlanta, but I didn't know it was at his studio.
Yeah.
That's lit.
That's lit, right?
Oh, shit. I'm trying to be there within the next couple years. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead and host one of them. Take Mr. Steve Harvey spot.
Go ahead.
You know I'm trying to get to the studios anyway, so.
Might as well take that in.
Yeah.
Let's move on. To the word on the street, shall we? All right. I know I be, sometimes, I have my whip, but sometimes when I know I'm going to get intoxicated, I don't like to play in the road, and I'll just, order myself a Lyft. Or sometimes an Uber. I really don't fuck with Uber as much as I do with Lyft. I don't know why. I just felt like Uber was always sketch. I've always heard, like, horror stories.
You always do
Uber.
say something about Lyft, too, like instead of, what is going on in the background? Okay, vibes, dude, vibes. Yeah, you always mention Lyft before Uber.
Right.
You have for like a very long time.
I don't know. I've always liked Lyft better. But either way, there was a new report that actually had to come out from Uber revealing that there was 3,000 sexual assaults reported from the U.S. drivers in just 2018.
Nigga, what?
What?
By the drivers to the riders,
the drivers to the riders to all back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Just horror stories.
They got Uber workers sex trafficking too. Yeah,
Right?
like stealing motherfuckers.
Look.
Yeah, that shit's real, dog.
So, there's been like sexual assaults, deaths from physical assault, and fatalities from just getting into Uber drivers in the past 2 years. In 2018 alone, there was 235 reported incidents of rape during Uber rides. There was also an increase of incidents involving consensual touching, I'm sorry, from sexual parts, and non-consensual kissing or non-consensual parts. It's just all fucking types of rapes and shit like that. But they were like, you guys, the only positive we had is that, there was more incidents in 2017 than 2018.
That's a bullshit,
There was only like a 20%.
Yeah, bullshit standard. Like, if they're putting on blast all these sexual assaults that have been going on in these Uber rides, and for them as a major company and corporation to be like, well, we've decreased from 307 attempted rapes in 2017 to 280 in 2018, that's just attempted. You're totally negating the actual rapes and assaults that have happened currently. Oh, they bogus as hell.
Right? I mean, like I said, I've heard crazy Uber stories like, that there was this, the Uber driver basically struck and killed a 6-year-old girl and then denied the whole thing.
What?
Yeah. There's also been like one in here in DC that actually the Uber driver was choking the passenger on some racist act. And the Uber CEO was mad at the media about it.
Why?
Because of the way they handled it. They were just basically saying like, oh, that Uber wasn't doing anything. They didn't take responsibility for the act. Like putting like what they actually did out there,
That is ridiculous.
I feel like they didn't take responsibility to it.
No, that's horrible. Like, that's one thing. If you're a major corporation like this and some shit goes down, the first thing you're supposed to do is apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like, and come off in a way that is, to us, when we see it on the outside looking in, like, oh, okay, they have a heart. They're showing compassion. Let's still use their products or whatever. Damn.
Like, keep your hands to your motherfucking self. If she says no, it's no. If he says no, it's no, bitch. Either way.
No means no. Period. Wow.
But let's move on to the other one. This one is another, thing that men have to worry about. So, if y'all love this cannabis flower,
Which you should.
which you all know y'all do, y'all intake, like, how many J's y'all smoke a day? Like, honestly. Wow. Just to be real, a day. Okay. So, smoking weed every day will put men at a deadly risk
For prostate cancer.
for prostate cancer.
That's smart. That is
He said
smart.
that's what he takes. What?
Turmeric.
Okay. Well, then just do that, you guys. I guess. But basically, they're saying like, if you light up a cigarette, it can give you types of cancer, but marijuana is giving that type of risk. I mean, studies, I think prostate cancer, you guys can only get it like 1 out of 100 or something like that.
I don't know. It's very common.
Very low.
It's for
common?
African American men, prostate cancer is kind of common.
Oh.
But I do know that when I was a kid, like when I first started smoking, and I was smoking heavily, I started growing like titties, I guess, like this mass in my chest. And so I went, to the doctor. I was like 17. They gave me a mammogram and everything. And the doctor was like, okay, either you work out extensively and you strain yourself, or you smoke a lot of marijuana.
Oh, wow.
And I said, I smoke a lot of marijuana because I've never worked out, like, except for that little 2-week stint I had, a couple years ago. But I was definitely not working out at that time. And I'm thinking to myself, well, why is smoking weed causing me to grow these chest, if you will? So when I read this article, I was kind of like, ooh, shit. This sounds like some shit I low-key almost have been through. Right. Man, that's scary. But are they sure it's the marijuana, or is it like the process of, how you smoke it and shit?
It's what you smoke it out of. Some people take it with tobacco.
Right. I call bullshit.
I'm pretty sure they're also smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
So I do call bullshit, but hey.
They said the researchers discovered that heavy marijuana use, a daily joint for 10 years, was associated with the development of testicular germ cell tumors, which make up 95% of testicular cancer. Watch your balls, guys. If you smoke a lot of weed, just check your balls regularly. Make sure there's no masses growing. There's no pain. They're never going to be balanced.
Never?
No.
I don't know. See, I don't know. I can't talk about y'all.
Okay.
Balls,
Anywho, be careful, guys. Okay, just be careful. That shit's crazy. It's how to link everything to cancer, bruh. Like our food, our air, the weed we smoke, whatever. The drinks we drink, man, fuck this. Fuck all that.
Everything will give you cancer, y'all.
Correct. Living on planet Earth causes cancer. Legit. Damn. What are you rolling over here?
I'm rolling a little bit of some turtle pie.
How are you even able to roll and smoke right now?
Smoke some turtle pie. I need to get, some.
I mean, aren't you there? The dab didn't do it?
It took me there with the dab. But then there's the flower intake.
She didn't.
You did.
I mean, she shared. She did do a substantial amount.
You did.
No, you did.
He did too.
Oh, yes, he did as
He
well.
did help. Thanks. Appreciate it. Well,
Can you get high? I mean, can you fail a piss test from contact high? Like, bitch, because
No,
I'm sitting real close to you, bitch. Okay?
you scared?
I am. I'm nervous. Clearly. Whoa! Sidebar. There's somebody in the audience who is as dope as us. Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Pulled up with the Coronas.
With the Coronas.
And then pulled up with the Everfresh.
Yeah,
What?
papaya, peach.
Papaya? No, just peach.
I think it's
watermelon.
Yeah, peach watermelon.
What?
It's lit.
That is lit.
It is lit.
Yo,
That's dope.
peach movement, son.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Round of applause for your wonderful audience members.
Taking the peach.
Mm-hmm. Look
She's
at
a
it.
funnel.
You guys say what's up, brother. Oh, damn. You missed your beat, bro. Oh, there we go. Hey, it's lit. Mm-hmm. Yup.
Let me get my sheets and funnel right real quick. I'm sorry, y'all.
Do your thing.
Well, let's move
This
on.
is your world.
Let's move on to the next subject, shall we? What the fuck was he thinking?
Huh?
So, everything is lit in Miami right now. Everyone's out there because of the Art Basel. So that's intaken there, and there was this actual art art piece that was a banana duct taped to the wall. It actually was an auction. And it sold for $120,000.
120 bands.
It was a fraud thing. I mean, yeah. Right, exactly. But then basically this piece was actually created by Italiano Marcello Catele?
Mauricio Catalan or something.
Catalan?
I don't know.
Calante?
Yeah. Looks like,
Calente? Whatever.
I think
Yes.
Catalan. Yeah.
So Mason, he made this piece. And then Saturday, this other artist David came and ate that shit.
David DeTuna.
Yep.
I
It
did see the
recorded
video.
that shit.
Yeah, I saw the video of him eating that shit.
And he called it, what was it, Hungry Artist?
Yeah.
Savage, yo.
Did they were they in cahoots together to do this? Like, was this all like some type of artistic conspiracy thing? Or like,
No. But I don't know why he wanted to eat the banana. Like, he should have just let that shit rock.
I mean,
why
artists
touch
do some weird things. You know, it's all for publicity, kicks and giggles. They didn't charge this man though. He didn't have to pay.
He didn't have to pay.
No.
Yeah, but they just took his information. That's all they did. So basically, while he was eating it, the cops were just waiting for him outside. We just took him to the side and just took his information and just basically was like, "Oh, we're not going to charge anything right now, but we'll keep in touch."
Had that been anybody else,
They were like, "Well,
lock the fuck out."
So it's just now it depends on if it's the artist will be pissed because it's the whole banana that was taken, or was the banana the idea? What was it the banana, or can the banana be replaced?
Clearly, it can be replaced. What was so special about that one
I
banana?
don't know. You
You
can't
can put a new one
maybe-
up there.
There you
Bananas
go.
are bananas.
Why did he choose that banana? We need to talk to the artist. I feel like the artist needs to come to Sesh TV and just talk about this banana.
Because that shit is crazy. $120,000 for that, though.
I feel like
Who
they
knows?
gave him, I don't know.
Somebody
I
gonna
don't
have to pay
think
that
they did.
man, right?
Somebody better
Maybe the
pay that
venue's
man.
gonna have to, or something.
He probably gonna get like 10%.
Nah, fuck that. I'd sue for the whole thing.
Well,
Right. And where's my duct tape? Hey, Art
Right.
Basel must be something that's lit. Is that an annual show or something in Miami?
they switch it. I think they switched it up, but this one was hosted in Miami. I'm not sure. Pero that should be lit. That shit, everyone's there. Everybody's there, man.
Wow.
Not me though, but yeah.
I would go.
Hold the ball is people
I
want to
could
spend
afford- I could afford it.
$120,000 on a fucking banana there. All right,
No,
I wouldn't do it.
never.
I wouldn't do it. Can't do it. Never.
I cannot.
I'd rather buy myself a car.
Or like a couple cars. That's a lot of money. Like a Tesla or something. A G-Wagon. A G-Wagon? How much is a G-Wagon? Not 100. Is it more than that? Oh, so yeah, actually, yeah. You can get a G-Wagon. You said 85.
That's a basic. You need to quit. You need to quit.
Yeah.
No skinny shit.
There you go. This no skinny shit.
I need my funnel, yo. Yo, someone got funnel.
That's funnel right there.
No, that's funnel. The filter. I'm sorry.
Oh. She's high.
Filter? No. Okay. But yeah, let's continue moving on, right? I am high as shit.
Yeah, I know. You know,
know?
I'm just sitting here letting you be great.
Why?
Just, I mean, because that's what I have to do as your lovely co-host.
Look, I'm missing my necklaces.
I'm rocking
so
mine
upset.
every day, baby. Don't you feel naked without it?
Yes.
I can't even leave the house
I don't even
without.
have my earrings. I'm not right.
I'm tripping. And we wasn't even rushing when we left.
We was rushing.
I would not. Well,
A lot was happening.
well, for you, yeah, it was. We got some disrespectful audience members today, I tell you.
Right, y'all want me to cuss y'all out?
I'm saying, you know, we nice. I remember when Petey used
Petey
to be,
kicked
what?
out. Yo, he really pushed this girl out the studio.
We're not that
I
savage.
heard that fucking story. Yeah, he had rules up and everything. Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
That's what he used to say. Damn. Right, exactly. I don't say that. But yeah, let's
pretty
continue
nice,
on. I am.
Until we get to the last segment.
Oh, that shit. Oh, no. We're going to get to it. Let's get to it right now, shall we? We're going to get to the favorite segment of the whole show.
We got, 10 minutes left? We're going to have to cut some shit out, but it's okay.
Go ahead.
7. You said a strong 7. Damn. What am I doing this one?
Go ahead. Let's push this through.
That's cool.
All right, let's run this through. Y'all, are y'all ready for the audacity of the caucasity?
Fuck Trump!
Yeah, because he's the most audacious Caucasian in the world, first and foremost. But, yeah. Damn, which story should I start with and or skip? We got 7 minutes. Let's just start from the top and just, run it. So our first story, I like to get the sad shit out the way first and, and then get into the juicy stuff. This first story happened in Detroit at a Catholic church, Our Lady of Mount Carmel Parish in Detroit, where this young man, Mason Hullerbarger, there he is. He was 18 years old. He committed suicide, unfortunately. No. His classmates said, he was a good guy. They came to him for advice and all that. Who knows why he killed himself, but it is what it is. At the hominy, and that's I guess a word that Catholics use for funeral.
Yes.
Maybe. Okay. At the hominy, though, the reverend who was doing the proceeding kept on condemning suicide and talking all this shit about suicide. And then, yeah, I know in most religions it is looked down, as a sin to kill yourself. But no one told this reverend that the little boy had killed himself. So how he got the information is beyond me. But I just think it's very insensitive for him to have, kept on talking about, suicide at this boy's funeral. It got so bad to the point where the dad had to come up to the pulpit and stop him, saying,
wow.
I need you to stop talking about suicide.
Oh, wow.
And he continued to do it. And so as the sermon or the service was about to wrap up, they were supposed to have the siblings, speak on behalf of their brother. And he wasn't going to let that happen. He didn't want no one talking pretty much, because I guess he really didn't even want to do the whole proceeding in the first place. Dad came up on the pulpit one more time, let it be known, look, bro, I need you to chill. My kid's about to talk. Then we're done with this. Then slapped his ass with a $25,000 lawsuit for, emotional distress and all that. And I think that's very fair. I hope the family wins, because that's very insensitive for this reverend to be up there just at the fucking funeral, bro. At the funeral. If that was my family, man, we'd have teed up. That whole church would have been shut down. God would have just had to give us a pass that day, for real. But thank you. Hello. But I feel like anytime I talk about suicide, you just have to get this little disclaimer. If you know somebody who's considering suicide, please contact the National Suicide Prevention Line at 1-800-273-TALK, or text STREAM to the crisis text line at 741-741, or go to suicidepreventionlifeline.org. There is help out there for you. Moving forward, if you were like me growing up, y'all watched a lot of Disney and Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. That was my man's growing up, bruh. I love Bill Nye the Science Guy. Sidebar, I thought he was dead a couple years ago. I did not. I know. I thought he was dead.
He going to the clubs and everything.
All that. And he's also suing Disney.
Damn.
For $28 million. Because he said Disney, didn't pay him all his money from the show back in the 90s. They couldn't provide certain reports that were, showing expenses and payments that were made, and they just sent him in all these circles and loop-the-loops trying to figure out these numbers. It's been a whole ongoing thing for a little while. Unfortunately, the courts did clip the profit claim, but they are still letting Bill Nye move forward with punitive damages. So Hopefully he gets something out of this. I just know, right? Disney is bogus as hell. They better stop fucking with my mans. He taught a lot of us some cool ass shit. Okay, so Disney need to pay up and give him his money before he act a fool, because he looked like he one of them white boys that'll tear some shit up, and he's smart too. He'll probably blow the whole fucking network up. Don't fuck with Bill Nye the Science Guy. Okay. All right. This next segment is the audacity of the celebrity caucasity. Now, we all know Justin Timberlake is one of the most soulful singing white boys out there. He has had an invitation to the cookout for years, okay? But he married Miss Jessica Biel, years ago. I've always been so confused why they got married. Love is love, though. I can't judge. And they have a little boy, beautiful family. But Justin Timberlake is shooting a new movie called I think it's called Temper, or I'm lying. I don't know what the name of this movie is. I can't find it right now. But anywho, Palmer is the name of the movie, excuse me. And his co-host in this movie is 30-year-old Alicia Wainwright, this pretty little caramel thing here. And baby, let me tell you, they caught this man and her just rubbing and flirting and doing all kind of stuff you shouldn't be doing as a married man. I feel like Justin has always wanted to get down with the swirl. I know he loved him some black women.
I'm pretty sure he's
I know he
black
did.
Women.
I'm pretty sure he has. That's why I was confused when he married Jessica. But they've been happily married for a while, and on the set, they was out, hand on the knee, whispering and all that other stuff. People was taking pictures, exposing them, and of course, it was a whole situation. And he made a statement on Instagram and was just like, a few weeks ago, I displayed a strong lapse in judgment, but let me be clear, nothing happened between my co-star and I. I drank way too much that night. I regret my behavior. I should have known better. This is not the example I want to set for my son. I apologize to my amazing wife and family for putting them through such an embarrassing situation. I'm focused on being the best husband and father that I can be, and this was not that. I don't know, Justin. I don't know. If I was Miss Jessica, I'd be like, baby, you got to get up off that set. You ain't doing this movie, or that bitch got to go. But low-key, I'm kind of here for it. I've always, seen in my head, Justin.
Isn't that the first one? Someone else has to be like, some other culture black woman is going to come and swipe away.
Maybe.
Because she not taking acting.
It may be. We'll see how that works out. What's up? Keep going. Keep it moving. Oh, well, we're just going to wrap up then. We had one good juicy story. We had like a live audacity.
Right.
Can we go to the end?
The last one.
The last one.
Please.
The screenshots. It's 2 screenshots. Go to the first one. So instead of talking about people that we don't know and celebrities and stuff, this has actually happened to people that me and Peach actually know. I crossed out the names, but there's this one cousin of mine who knows a Caucasian person, and she let this person know that, hey, I meant to tell you, I don't want you to feel embarrassed or anything, but there was poop on my bed this morning when you were laying there. And it's always poop after you go to the restroom on the toilet. I'm not sure what the problem is, but I don't want to have to clean it up myself. And now I have to wash my sheets after I just washed them. The person replied saying that there was no tissue in the house after they used it, and they need it when going. So I interpreted from that this person went to the restroom, and because there was no tissue, they used it, and they got up and pulled their pants up and just went about their way. I have never in my life heard of anybody, and it's not even just a white thing. I'm sorry. I mean, she just so happened to be white, so I'm throwing it in the segment, but I just don't understand, how you could just use the restroom and not white. But then she said, it'd be poop on the toilet. So that means she must be sitting down dirty. The lady person, excuse me, well, it's the lady, went on to reply, oh, you could tell me anything. I apologize. Sorry for my old body. And blamed it on her old body.
Now,
ain't no excuse.
You're telling me now, the shit comes out your ass when you're old? That's not right.
I mean, it happens, but that's why they got Depends and, all that. But how is it just falling out on the bed and the toilet? How are you just using the restroom and not wiping yourself? Look, boom, see?
That's
Child.
her ass.
Yo, that shit blew me. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life, bro. I can't even
That's disgusting.
fathom
Oh my God.
sitting down and not wiping when I get up.
Okay, or sit somewhere. Like I would go home.
We have a lot of Caucasian people in the audience. I hope none of y'all do that shit. I'm pretty sure none of y'all do, right? Thank you.
There you go.
Okay. Woo, child.
Appreciate it.
But that is the end of that segment. Thank
There you
you.
go.
There are so many
Right.
ways.
So many
Like
ways
even
to
if you don't have
cleanse
tissue, put your ass in the sink, the tub, a wipe. I mean, something. Get a t-shirt,
Right.
a towel,
Do something.
something. Like, come on, dog. That shit
In the shower.
crazy.
Oh my God. There you go.
But anywho, that is it for the audacity of the Caucasity
Caucasity.
this week. And fuck Trump,
Yes,
as always.
As always. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make America
Look,
smart again,
we
you
had
guys.
the picture and that. Look at that.
That shit was dope. That shit was dope. You guys, thank you guys for coming out for another episode of Pete's Sesh TV. Yeah, Instagram always fucking hates.
I know, right?
It's cool though. It's cool. But yeah, make sure you guys check me out next Monday from 10 to
I won't
11
be
p.m.
here. I'm gonna miss you guys. I know.